This is the video review for Transformers Powercore Combiner Steamhammer with Constructicons. As you can see, Steamhammer here is a big green, very bright neon green bulldozer here with black treads. Got some little hooks on the back. Yeah, that's Steamhammer. And he comes with a little plow drone, a little Steamroller Drone, a little drill drone, and a little front end loader drone right here. Now, before we get into Steamhammer proper, a lot of people have asked what the drones look like with Sledge, so I will go ahead and slap these bad boys on Sledge just real quick to show you what they look like on him. There we go, my hand's in the way of that extending, it was my fault. There we go. Flip out the thumbs. That's one of the things that's nice is both hands do have flip out thumbs. The combined mode. But there is Sledge with the Constructicon drones, just for those of you who are asking to see it. They look good on him. I usually keep them with the drones that came with Mudslinger. I think it's Mudslinger, yeah, but these look good on him as well. So anyway, we'll get more in depth into the drones here once we get done with Steamhammer. Goes off. And we'll just go back to Steamhammer here. So yeah, Steamhammer, the big green bulldozer. With the hooks on the back, you can't really store those underneath, they drag. They do come up like that. He does have little wheels to let him roll. That's about it. On the other side, you can kind of see Steamhammer's combined mode head under there. But anyway, transform, you want to pull the front of these treads off right just like that. And flip those pieces out and up. Come back here, unpeg the legs. Just like that. And bring that whole piece down until it snaps into place like that. And then unsnap the legs right there from the waist. Now that is a point of concern. This is where these legs snap in for both bulldozer mode and the combined mode. And these little tabs, they clip on very well. They're also very thin. I mean, if you transform this guy often enough, these little tabs are probably going to be very prone to breakage if you're not careful. So just something to look out for. Flip these back as heels. Flip his toes forward. And then just split his arms here, like that. Bring him down, just like that. And when this piece flips up onto his chest to form a chest plate, and when you put those legs down, it pops his head up just enough. You can get your finger under those little ridges there, pull his head up. And this is Steamhammer in robot mode. We can get him legs all straight here. There we go. And officially he's got these treads up on the shoulders, kind of up like this. You can move those around if you'd like. He does have these claws. You can flip those down into their vehicle mode position, or you can bring them up underneath, so he's kind of got like some little handheld claws that you can attack somebody with. It does have a rotating head. Ball joint shoulders, hinge biceps, hinge elbows, ball jointed hips, thigh swivels. There's not really a knee here. Oh yeah, there is. There we go. Gotta rotate these in. And then he's got a knee there. Now, all in all, he's about average size for a commander. Some people think he looks bulky, and a lot of that is due to the fact that he does have this giant shovel on his back. But if you ignore the backpack he's wearing, the robot mode itself is basically roughly scout sized. So yeah, there he is in robot mode. And then to get him to combine mode, you want to push his head back down. And then you want to bring this whole piece up over, and there's a couple tabs here on his chest. You can kind of see the paint is going to wear. See if I can get this to focus in on that. You can kind of see some of the black plastic under there. It does wear away at the green paint on the chest of the figure a little bit. But you're going to bring this around, and then you see these pegs are going to peg into these holes right here on the shovel and snap that into place. You want to flip up his robot head antenna. And then the arms you rotate around like this, and then and bring them up like that, and then these little claws actually clip onto these posts on the back. You can hear it snap into place there. Let's do the same here. Up, and then snap that little onto the post. And then clip these legs back in like that. Bring them down like this. Flip in the peg. And you can leave them sideways like that, or you can rotate them around however you want. Because really in this position the legs don't change that much. So it's entirely up to you. I like to do it like this because it does give you the forward knee movement in combined mode. I guess that would be a factor. There we go. Then flip these pieces down like that, and there is his torso mode. Now these pieces, the treads kind of have like a gun molding on them. You can kind of flip those down underneath if you want him to have some kind of underarm guns there, or you can leave them just sticking up on his back. And you just attach the drones, just like we did before. And like I said, they both have the flip out thumbs, so make sure you flip out the thumbs on the arms. There is this one actually does have the ability to move the wrist a little bit here on the arm as well. This guy doesn't, it's just straight. But he does have some movement there on his hand. Steamroller Drone. And then on this drone you do have to flip the plow up manually. That bit does not automatically happen when you automorph. But then you flip that down, and then when you post this in, it does actually bring this piece down and plug into there, so that's kind of cool. It gives a little bit more stability. And he is fairly solid and stable in combined mode. Now you will notice also that the green for Steamhammer is a lot more neon than some of the earlier pictures made him look. But yeah, there he is. Steamhammer with the Constructicons. There's not a whole lot of added posability here. He's got about the same range of posability as any of the other Powercore combiners. If you want it real quick, you can position these however you want. Side by side look, here he is with Dino King or Brimstone or whatever you want to call him. But yeah, very cool. I still think the Dinobot combiners are a little better overall, but I like the look of him. So there you have it, a Steamhammer with Constructicons.